Congratulations all about.
It's Tuesday, and the Chelsea Flower Show is open to the public. Over the next week, 150,000 people will flock to see Paradise in Plasticine, as well as possibly a couple of the other gardens. Tuesday is also the day when the judges' results are announced.
Obviously, I'm not really interested in what medal I'm just coming to see out of curiosity. I have a lecture. Obviously, it's free. On behalf of this, I've been encouraged to write to you by the judges of the 2007 Flower Show to congratulate you on an inspiring and creative garden entirely made from plasticine. The lack of plants resulted in a 30% handicap and disappointingly the end result is that the garden has failed to achieve the minimum 45% required to make it a wall. No flowers now.
It is very rare for the judges not to award a medal for a garden. But I know that the public likes Paradise in Plasticine, so I decided to take matters into my own hands.
Brothers, I have in my hand the paper, and what it says is that our garden has failed to win the medal of Chelsea. I think what we are seeing here is the beginning of a revolution. The first crack of a giant fissure that will divide society into them and us. This people is our winter talent. And when you are old, you will be able to tell your children and your grandchildren that you were there when it started. You were there in the people's plasticine garden. I've just had a message from the RHS that they're sending someone down to see the union to explain this or to throw me out.
We're absolutely delighted with your garden, and we've explained why we're delighted with your garden to the RHS. And the RHS therefore has a one-off special commission overnight medal.
You didn't feel really bad. Stop the revolution! Everyone lives happily ever after. It's a victory for common sense, it's a victory for horticulture, but most importantly, it's a victory for plasticine.
The DVD of this program is available at Mix and Daily Hi-Fi.
Australia at 9:30, the federal government attempts to calm community anger over the striking of a new detention centre near Adelaide. The UN's Middle East envoy criticised Israel's renewed settlement building, raising fuel faults prompted her to Australia to recall over 20,000 vehicles and the secret to growing the world's largest pumpkin. Those stories and more at 9:30.
And Rockwood is on Available now on DVD, James made a Toy Story transported to a time before Xbox and Wii. It is a long time, and with a little help from his friends, he supercharges some old favorites and reinvents them for the 21st century.
The Picasso Bridge of No Return.
Rediscover the joy of toys with James Mason Toys, available now on Digix, JB Hi-Fi and DVD retail.
Berlin, 1961. A wall has just been erected to the center of the city. People jump from the windows of houses on the border. They're fleeing to the west. It's a 77-year-old Frida Schultz. Her neighbors below tried to pull her through. But the East German police won't let her go. For this moment, Frida is Berlin. Suspended between two regimes, two ideologies, two halves of the world. Berlin has been defined by its struggle for freedom.
Almost 3 men, wherever they may live, are citizens of Berlin.
The story begins 300 years before JFK's iconic speech.
In 1685, Berlin was a provincial backwater, which was ravaged by war and pestilence, which lost half its population. But the ruler had high hopes for the place, and he understood perfectly well that in order to have a great city, you needed good people. So he set about getting them by offering food.
Elector Friedrich Wilhelm of Brandenburg invited the persecutors from around Europe to come and live in Berlin, signing edicts of religious tolerance. The city still bears the marks of these early teachings of freedom. The French cathedral on Gendarmenmarkt is a testament to the huge influx of persecuted French Protestants, the so-called Huguenots. Oranienburger Straße and the Oranienplatz mark the section of Darkness. But perhaps most surprisingly, Europe's Jews were given their freedom in Berlin. escaping persecution in Europe and the earth. When they first arrived, Berlin Jews had to pay heavy taxes to live and worship in the city, but they were relatively free, and their community flourished. This is the Jewish cemetery in the Prenzlauer Berg district, where lie generations of citizens, merchants, publishers, doctors, intellectuals. They all played an important role in the creation of Berlin. Yet the stones here also tell another story. Desecration and bullet marks remind us of the ultimate fate of Berlin's Jews.